So welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be talking about experiences in life. And so a lot of people I see, and myself sometimes included, do this thing where you get information, you try to learn something, or you just like get certain types of things fed to you through social media, and you start believing these things, and then you don't experience real life and you spend too much time by yourself. You end up doing this where you get this certain idea of the world which might or might not be true, depending on circumstance, and then you feed into that idea by reinforcing it. And then what you do is you don't actually experience life to actually confirm if it's true, you just believe it, and then you kind of end up in this negative feedback cycle or loop in your life, and then you just don't really get out of it because you just keep reinforcing the idea through social media, which feeds. Social media is literally there to feed you pretty much what you want to hear, so it's going to reinforce your ideas once it learns who you are. So think about, we have to experience life, as in like go outside, okay, touch grass, I don't know, go talk to people, experience stuff, try things out first time for yourself. That way you can get an experience of, is this for me, is this fact true about this thing in life. A lot of people get certain ideas of certain things and they start reinforcing those ideas on themselves, where they think like this is true, like this is how people are, or everybody's like this. You start generalizing a lot of life, because thing is, you never really know what life has for you, and I feel like a lot of times it's easy to judge everything based on a certain idea you have. Maybe you've had bad experiences even, but I think a lot of people just end up reinforcing their own ideas of how the world is, because they go on like internet forums or something, and they just spend too much time on social media. So social media feeds you this narrative of this is how people act, and superficiality, and so I'd say if you wanna like have a more positive mindset in life, just go out and experience stuff for yourself. Don't absorb so much social media and just like spending time in these loops of negativity, because that's not gonna get you anywhere. I've noticed one thing for me is that's improved life a lot is just spending less time on social media overall. My mental health is way better, and only absorbing knowledge that is actually useful. I think I've talked about this in another video where I talked about like consuming certain content for you that's good. I think I definitely made a video about this, but like it's just like a case of you have to absorb the right knowledge and avoid content like the news or social media news that's gonna like go into your brain, and then you're gonna start reinforcing bad ideas, and that's gonna create negativity, because life is very negative as it is. Like bad things happen all the time, and you don't really need extra negativity and stress in your life. Think about that. So you really want to cut out anything excessive outside, because what is outside negativity going to do to you when you're trying to effectively like become a better person? But what happens is, once you get outside negativity, how can you handle that? Because you can't do anything about it. If you have inner negativity about yourself, you can do something about it. I've been negative about myself and my self-image before, like years ago, but I could do something about that. It's inner kind of like negativity. I can use that, I can do something about it, but you can't do anything about like people, hearing people died on the news. Like you can't do anything about it. It's like, why even receive that negativity into your life? Obviously you can't avoid all world events, and you know, but like you have to absorb knowledge and avoid absorbing certain kinds of knowledge, because it's not going to benefit your life at the end of the day. Knowing a lot of this stuff that happens in the world, it's like, what can you do about it? Unless it affects you directly, there's nothing you can really do or you have to do about it. So it's good to know some stuff, but like I find my life is way more positive when I don't know about a lot of things, and then I hear like from other people when they say about it, I'm like, okay, you know, but it's like it affects my life way less. So I would say just spend less time absorbing negativity and experience more life yourself. You're gonna be way more happier if you just go out and experience things and do things, if compared to just listening to a bunch of people say like, this is how people are and this is what you should do about, like, especially like I feel like the dating world is really negative and people are very susceptible to like going out and being like, oh, everybody's super into themselves and everybody's terrible, and you know, it's like you can't assume that. I think you can learn how to navigate the dating world, for example, better, or anything else social wise in your life. Try to find better people in the right places, and that can affect your mindset as well. But it's just a matter of going out and experiencing things, and that way you can get a better mindset of things. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say about this in this video. I just wanted to talk about like this idea which I had, which is like just go out and experience things, because life is gonna throw you curveballs and you have enough of those without like negativity from outside sources. And just get an actual real life experience before you judge everything, pretty much. Thank you for watching. If there's a will, there's a way.